Hey, what's up, everybody? Doing a quick update. Well, not a quick update. It's going to be probably a couple installments. I'm finally getting up to probably doing the tutorials and other things um, for anybody who's aspiring to actually do graphic design or comic books or manga or whatever, and taking it to that next level, as in, trying to be more professional and just trying to get a nice feel of the dedication that it's going to take to actually make a piece of artwork, such as a graphic novel or manga or a comic. I don't know where to start. I think the best place to start is your ideas, and where you need a place to run a bunch of drafts of your ideas and what pages you're working on, and how to transition page to page in a congruent fashion. So you need to have a sketchbook. Everybody has a sketchbook. It kind of seems kind of a no-brainer to think that artists have a sketchbook, and all artists do, but you just have to have like a certain sketchbook for all of your art, and all your art pertaining to a comic. And what I have here is just like two of the books that I have art in, and if you look through here, there's let me try to light here. And as you look through, you'll actually see that there's a lot of scribblings and just layouts of pages, and just backgrounds, perspectives, and things that I want to happen in the comic. I also do a lot of the writing, do the paneling, and the rough drafts of the book. It's very important to try to make sure you have a good idea of what you're looking to put into your book before actually finalizing it. Sometimes you can come up with great ideas off the bat, and which makes actually for sometimes pages and panels to go smoothly and easily, but there's times where you just don't know how you want to set up or design things. So what you need to do is just, even for the sake of just the argument's sake, if you think a page is great, just go ahead and just think about it and think what could be better, or what type of things that would make the scene more believable. So you want to go ahead and do rough drafts. And after you get what you think that you're going to put into the actual book or onto the page, then you want to go ahead and take it to the actual manuscript paper. Actually, let me spin around here real quick, and for anybody, this is a manuscript paper. This is actually a very thin manuscript paper. I think it's a Dietler sized, not Dietler brand manuscript paper. Is very, very thin. It doesn't have a lot of weight to it, but the pages the pages are very, very smooth, and the inking comes off pretty seamlessly. There's all types of different art boards and manuscript papers and Bristol boards. That all comes down to your personal preference. Just play around with it and see what you like. Myself, I have two different types of manuscript paper that I use. One is readily available, and I'll probably do that in another video. Just places where you can look and inquire about what papers you're looking for, what kind of materials that you want. More or less, I'm just kind of showing you like a really quick synopsis of what I do from concept to page to editing. So after I go on panels done, I'll go ahead and I'll take blue lead. This is a 5.5 lead, and it's not photo traceable. So when you scan this image up in black and white, none of the blue lines will show up. And some people will actually do pencils, and they'll do blue pencil and then they'll ink it. I just do blue pencil because for me it's just, there's no reason to do that, since most of my stuff is just, since I'm just the artist, well, the main artist and the inker as well, I can pretty much just get an idea of what lines I was trying to go for and which lines I didn't really want. So there's no real reason for me to go into pencil. On top of that, I just think it just makes a page a lot cleaner when scanning it, because you want to go for a very crisp quality image. You want something that when it's scanned up, there's very little artifacts, dust particles, and things of that nature that can skew your presentation of your artwork. So those are the kind of things that you're going to be kind of considering when you actually start scanning things up and just looking at how the things look. Let's break away from the paneling real quick in the pages. You're done inking. That's when you move on to the actual post-production. I call it post-production work of digitizing everything. Right now this is kind of my pseudo setup here. I have a dual monitor set up so I can have all my art on one monitor, and then I can have all my brushes, my filters, my layers, this, that, and the other on another one. It's just an amazing thing to have. You have to have a dual monitor set up. I mean, it just makes it so much easier that you don't have to constantly move and adjust and flip around the windows and stuff like that. It's just amazing thing to have. But even before you do that, you have to go for the Wacom. Without a Wacom, it's almost impossible to be accurate with your art. I remember the days where I used to actually do these with my mouses, and it's just gives you arthritis probably. I mean, if you do it for too damn long, it's crazy. So I never really looked back after getting these Wacom's. It's always worth the investment. Like this one, I mean, it's not the baseline, it's like the mid model for the Bamboos. And this one's only $100, and this is a great stepping stone, and you're going to need it. Next up, hardware. This video, actually, I'm kind of running out of time. I got 15 minutes actually. I'm gonna go ahead and go into hardware. Now, when you're doing digital artwork and things like that, you want to go for RAM because of the sizes of the files that you're working on. You need a very RAM heavy computer. I would consider basically anything from 6 gigs of RAM and up. Anything lower than that you're wasting your time. You need to really get that speed and when you're